What's up, everybody?
What's up, Najee? Hey, Najee, Kyle Henderson, BamaInsider.com. I asked Mac about this earlier. Um, Trevor Lawrence came out, We Want to Play. You followed up that evening with We Want to Play on social media. How important is it for you and your teammates to play this season? Why is it important for you to come out with your voice? And, how important is it just for you guys to play this season?
Yeah, well, so what happened in that situation is um, they through somebody we both know, mutual people. They reached out to me saying that we want to make a group message saying how we want to play because they heard that some conferences might cancel the season and whatnot, and it was like before they canceled the season, I feel like it was well, I guess we all agreed on saying like we feel like it's not really they shouldn't make that decision first before they hear what the players are saying. So we the players got together and saying we want to play. So we made the hashtag and started the we want to play thing to basically tell others, tell the people who's making the decision that us athletes want to play to create value for ourselves. Because as the season, we're kind of iffy about the season. Um, Age and time still moves on. So, we can't take that back. We probably could run back a season, but like we can't take back the age and time. And, um, as like for a running back, I said it before, as like for a running back, its age is plays such a factor in in the next step, I guess, if you want to go into the NFL or whatnot. It's like they look at age so much nowadays. So if like a running back who's already like maybe like me personally, I could take me
Mm-hmm.
for example. I came back and it's like, um, I'm already 22, and then like if I come back another season and I'll be being 23, and it's like, they could probably use that as something against me, which I mean, it probably won't, but it's just another thing to say about it. So, I guess just we started something saying we want to play, because athletes want to create the value for each other for the season. And, um, athletes, I mean, we work hard. I mean, like we work hard for this just to say like we're not gonna play is kind of heartbreaking. So we thought we should do that.
Najee, this is Mike Rodak from AL.com. At any point in this process, just given what happened in March after you made the decision to come back to school in January, did you ever have any second thoughts about that decision?
About coming back,
Yeah.
they have second thoughts about coming back. You said
Yeah, just in light of
no,
what happened the past 6 months in the world.
no, man. When I make a decision, I stand firm on it, and I don't have no regrets on it. Regrets on it. So I want to come back with my team and just grind it out through another year. And I mean, we didn't know what was going to happen now, but I feel like now we have a really good team, and I'm no matter what, I'm still happy that I came back and I don't regret nothing.
Najee, Aaron Sauls from The Athletic. What was the decision making process for you to come back? Did you think about opting out at all?
Did I think about opting out this year?
Yeah.
No, not I haven't not once. I haven't thought about opted out. Now there is concerns for me, like as if we start camp in a minute and it's like, we're not I'm not trying to go into camp really knowing that we might not have a season or not. But it's just I mean it's just so many uncertainties that it is what it is. What I'm saying that's something to work with or I have to deal with. But that was really the only concern I have. But opting out has never been has never crossed my mind. It's only like going into fall camp knowing that I might not play. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to play or not. That's a lot of people's on the team's concerns too. Is like going to fall camp not knowing that if we're going to play or not. But opting out was never came to my mind.
Yeah,
Question?
this is Michael from AL.com. I asked Mac this too, but what do you think the biggest misperception is? What are people not what's going on behind the scenes within these football programs? People who are fans on the outside. What do people not understand about what's going on right now?
What's going on in the facility or like in the country or
Just in the facility with the mood of the team, the feeling of the team.
yeah, I mean, well, obviously like the mood of the team is like, are we going to play or not? Really, that's in the country, really. Well, all the teams who hasn't canceled their season is, are we going to play or not? Um, One thing I'm gonna say is like we've done a good job in the facility of like keeping everything as safe as possible, as clean as possible. We installed these new air humidifiers to like kill all the, I guess, all the germs in the air. Um, we got a lot of hand sanitizers everywhere around. We get tested more than I feel like we practice, and that's a good thing. We got obviously I'm wearing all these masks and stuff like that. We got all these masks every time we get our temperatures tested, or every time we walk in the building. But it's just the mood swings are not the mood things. It's like we don't, like I said, like we want to play, we all want to play, but like we're all just really like, man, like I hope we don't go into fall camp knowing that we don't know if we're gonna play or not. That's the only mood I feel like is going around, is like we don't know if we're playing and we really want to play, but it's just that like we're not trying to go into camp, we're not trying to do all these things of knowing we're going to play, and it's just like, you know, we're sticking it through though. You know, we're just having a mindset like as if we are going to play until we know otherwise.
Do you wish there was more
But,
certainty,
you know,
more communication with you, so you would know if there was more certainty for the season happening?
would you say it again?
Do you wish there was more certainty given
Yeah, I mean, we wish it's more certain, but we understand that like this isn't something that like is going to be known in like the next day or like something like that, or like the next couple hours, because it's a pandemic. I mean, we understand that, but you know, as us athletes, we do want like, I guess, just how to say this more like, yeah, we just want to know the process really of everything, but we understand at the same time, you know.
Najee, Tony Sakala, Bama Insider. With so many kids coming back to school, so many students, you know, we talked to Mac about how he's gonna manage that situation. How difficult is that to kind of maintain social distancing and being on campus and handling the, you know, the rigors of being a college kid as well?
Well, so I can speak for me right now. Me personally, you know, I don't really do that much. I already stay to myself a lot of times, so you know, social distancing wouldn't be a factor for me. But as like it is college, so you know, we do have freshmen coming in. We do have people like who do like going out. I mean, that's just life. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta. But so really, what I was thinking is like, you know, we came together as a team, and we are gonna talk about like, we got like 12 weeks basically, maybe more or something like that. We don't know yet. 12 weeks of just like giving up really, or not giving up, but like really just trying to be safe, really over safe, of like wearing a mask when you're around out in public, wearing the mask going into parties. I mean, like hanging out with people, just make sure like, you know, you guys are being safe with it. Yeah, really, we try to tell them don't go to parties, but like it's kind of hard to tell somebody to not go to a party and it's in college. So we understand it, but we're just telling them like, you know, if you do go to a party, like make sure you guys are overly safe. Make sure you guys wear the mask. Make sure you guys keeping you guys distance. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys are not like too close to people. I'm saying like make sure you don't pick up stuff after each other. Just make sure you guys are being overly safe, because like, you know, what you do plays a part in what happens to the whole team. So like they understand that, and we're all like trying to find more ways, you know what I'm saying, of like trying to be safe, more safe when everybody's coming back, because we know like, you know, there's a chance that it's going to be like a high spike in cases. But now with the players of just like, you know, people going out and stuff like that and around campus. So we're telling each other like make sure you guys are being extra safe and stuff like that, and you know, everybody's agreeing on it.
Najee, Aaron Suttles from The Athletic, you talked about you're kind of a guy that stays to himself a little bit, but you stepped outside of that with the We Want to Play movement. How has your leadership role evolved in that? And do you feel more comfortable in being sort of outspoken about certain issues? And how does that translate to the team?
Well, I mean, I am a pretty closed in guy, but you know, it's just so much like uncertainty of going around. It's just that like now I'm not in a position to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? I have to like speak up for others who can't speak. You know what I'm saying? So I guess yeah, I guess really that's it.
And just to follow up on that, again, it's Mike Rodak from AL.com. Part of Trevor's tweet was that he feels like the ultimate goal should be a players association for college players. What do you think your role is in that, or your role could be in forming a players union?
I mean, it's a voice, you know, it's another voice to be heard, other than like the people upstairs. It's another voice, and it's I guess an important voice because it's the actual players, and it's the guys who are playing on the weekends, and so I mean, you know, I'll be good, I guess.
Couple more. Najee, James Ogletree with Tide 100.9. Coach
You have
Huff
to break
has
it out
got,
a little bit.
what's that?
it's kind of statically, but you're good.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, my connection might be kind of fuzzy. Coach Huff has gotten a lot of publicity lately for his work on the recruiting trail. I'd like
Hey, we
to.
can't hear you, man. We're going to have to go to the next question.
Okay.
Next question.
I got one more if you're all right with that.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to ask Najee if there is for some reason no SEC football this fall, and if they ever had to move it to the spring, like the Big Ten has done and the Pac-12 has done, would the spring be a non-starter for you, or was that something you'd consider playing in the spring?
Well, I haven't thought about that yet. I'm still just thinking about, starting everything on as scheduled. When it gets to that, I'll worry about that then. But as of now, I'm not really thinking about that.